The economic toll of this conflict is already evident. The biggest blow has landed on aviation. As missiles flew over Iran, flights turned back mid-air within minutes. Airports fell into chaos. Passengers across key routes have been left stranded with no clear way back home. The world's biggest carriers have pulled out of operating flights from West Asia. Emirates, British Airways, Air France, Lufthansa, and from India, Air India and Indigo have cancelled flights too. But the impact of this disruption runs deep. The cities that power global aviation like Dubai, Doha and Abu Dhabi are caught in the crossfire. So if you had plans to fly, or if today's chaos has left you stranded, what can you do in this situation? What are your rights and your options? Our next report tells you.
So I guess we all got the news February 28th, 2026. U.S. and Israel decided to go boom boom Iran. But with that being said, we got to talk about traveling. Traveling is going to be a problem, guys. How much of a problem, I really don't know. But here's what I'm seeing as far as the traveling portion of it. One, Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz. If you don't know what it is, it's this pathway, water pathway, where a lot of our shipping comes from. Most of the oil being shipped from the Middle East goes through the Strait of Hormuz, about 20 to 50% of it. So with that being said, gas prices are going to go up, airline tickets are going to go up because, again, they use oil, they use fuel. So traveling, which is usually, this is our traveling season, when you get to the spring and the summer and stuff like that, things are going to be a little bit more expensive. Prices are going to go up a little bit more because now we got to figure out where we're going to get oil. We have oil here, but we don't have enough resources to pull that oil up, especially when you're dealing with things like winter and the other elements of, that we deal with here in the season, rain, tornadoes, all that other stuff slows down stuff. Where in the Middle East, they don't deal with that stuff. At most, sandstorm. And that's not something that's an everyday thing, or even that much of a thing. So that's going to be an issue, especially around the travel seasons. So that's going to affect a lot of the people in the travel industry to some degree. Then you got traveling issues. People are stuck right now. They're stuck in Abu Dhabi. They're stuck in Dubai. They're stuck in Bahrain. There are no flights going in that whole region of the Middle East. From Lebanon, Israel, all down the Mediterranean, all the way out to the Gulf. Nothing is flying in that area. So it's really bad. So you got people that are stuck. We got to try to figure out how to get them out. Now it's a really bad situation. It really is. And getting them out, it's going to take days. So there's a lot of flight cancellations, a lot of flight delays. So if you got any traveling, you need to check your airlines. Just to give you an example, suppose you got a trip to Southeast Asia and your original flight's in like New York. Generally, your path is going across the Atlantic through Europe, then through the Middle East, and onward to your final destination. That ain't happening. So you may want to call your airline and find out what's going on with that flight. Obviously, they're going to probably reroute it and go the other way. But again, there's going to probably be some issues with that because now that's increased airline traffic across the U.S. A lot of logistics A lot of logistical problems just happened. A lot of headaches. Speaking of headaches, we all know what the biggest headaches we go through in the airport is going through security. Security is going to probably amp up a little bit more because of what's going on. So expect stricter requirements to come down, irregardless of where you're going. It's going to be stricter requirements going in because of safety issues. On the travel aspect, all I'm saying is, guys, double check with your consulate, double check with your airlines, excuse me, and make sure everything, your flights, your future flights, is good. And also, you may want to check with your airlines to see what's going on, and just watch how those ticket prices are going to go up. It even doesn't even matter if you're going down to Dominican Republic or anything like that, because like I said, fuel prices, they're going to go up. So you're going to see ticket spikes. So that's what's going to happen, man. So other than that, man, I got nothing for you. I'm going to keep an eye on this whole situation, and if anything happens, I'll let you guys know. But again, you know, be mindful of your travels, stay out of that region, and just watch out when you're in the airport for anything suspicious packages or anything that's crazy and stuff like that, and just keep your head on the swivel, because this world's getting crazy. It really is getting crazy. So be safe on your travels, don't take anything for granted, and, you know, safe travels to everyone who's traveling.